Hi guys, my name is Oleg. I am a cinematographer living in LA and working here. Recently I started my YouTube channel in Russian, my main language, and I decided to do kind of like the same thing in English. I don't know, I'm a little bit shy to do that, but let me know how it sounds. Maybe it sounds terrible and I should stop. Anyway, today I want to share some of my thoughts about what's happening at NAB in Las Vegas. And actually happened a lot, especially today. I love Blackmagic company. I own a lot of different cameras from the Blackmagic. I own the URSA. I still love this company. And today they actually shocked me because they announced a lot of different cameras. Actually, they announced today $200 deal for the monitoring system for their video assist, 3G and 12G, which is great. This is one of the best monitors, like camera monitors I ever used, and I really recommend it. So finally they show us the Cube camera 6K, which calls PYXIS 6K. I want to jump right at the Blackmagic website and show you and go through with you on some of these new updates. So first of all, it's a new Blackmagic PYXIS 6K. I guess everyone don't know how it calls exactly, but anyway, $3,000. And if we jump right to this page of this camera, it looks like a Cube. Everybody want it, like not everybody, but a lot of people I know want this Cube camera. I'm not. I think it's a lot of different Cube cameras right now, why people use Cube cameras. To mount it on the gimbals, to mount it on gimbals to the crane, to mount it on gimbals to the helicopters, drones, and that's it. It's not super comfortable to operate Cube cameras like Raptor or Red Komodo. I don't own it, but I work a lot with this small camera. And if you use it's like a handheld and you don't film from your belly and you use it like properly from your shoulder, it's not like a perfect camera to stabilize. But a lot of people want it and they give it to us. They use a lot of same promotion materials from the previous 6K full frame camera, which is Pocket. And I'm guessing, and I'm sure this is like exactly the same sensor, so you get the same exact quality, but you have, this is kind of like what they add. So they add 3 different mounts, like L mount, EF mount, and PL mount. But they actually did it to the full frame cameras, and L mount is perfect. So you can use any lens on an L mount because it's a mirrorless lens mount, and a lot of people understand now because they don't need like a huge lenses. They can use like a small mirrorless lenses. Cook company, they just recently start selling the new Cook in a new body, like a mirrorless body, like Leica lenses. They're amazing and you can use it, and they're like 3-4 times smaller and lighter, and it's great than original CINE lenses. So I think the L mount win in any direction. And all the promotional materials, it's actually the same image they use for the Pocket full frame. So I guess this is the same sensor, but what they add actually. And I love this camera, it works perfect. Maybe like highlight roll off, maybe better, but we're talking about like cameras for like $3,000. It's amazing. So guys, you can get almost professional cinema camera for like $3,000. It's great. So roll off can be a little bit better, but they told us like about 13 stops of dynamic range, which is true because a lot of companies, they announce like 15-16 stops of dynamic range, and it's not like so accurate. So Blackmagic give us always super accurate numbers, so 13 stops, and if you are not like a blind, it's so hard to overexpose the image you can't use on the post. So I had never any problem with my BM RAW files, and I will be happy to work with Blackmagic cameras in each project I did. It's impossible sometimes, but And mostly it's not because of the quality. So they give us options. You can use the same actually Sony batteries, but you can use not the small Sony batteries, you can use like a huge Sony batteries with the same mount, and you can have up to 3 hours of battery life at this camera, which is great. So this update is great. Also, you can see, so cube cameras means you don't have a proper monitor, so you have to mount, if you want to use this camera handheld, you have to use viewfinder, which is available. I think they will sell it additionally, but you have to mount another monitor because you can't use this camera like a original pocket with their own monitor, because this is a side monitor mostly for the director, or mostly to set up the shot to set up the camera before you mount it on the rig and let's go to on the set. But we can clearly see it's a SDI output, which means this camera jumped to more professional area, because when you use cameras on the professional set, this is why I can't use my 6K Pro camera all the time, because they don't have proper connections to send the field to the client, to the director, to different monitors. So you can just send it, split it to different channels. But now you have it. But sometimes when you use Pocket, you use it in some locations when you can get a permit, or for family shoots with your family, or for just travel videos, and it's amazing. So this cube camera, I'm not sure. So maybe for sure, so you can use it. I use my URSA Mini Pro in some of my vacations, but the Pocket, it's much better options. No ND filters because of the L mount, I guess, and if you see the image EF mount options, it's kind of different body, so they just put the E mount in front of the cube body, but L mount, it's exactly in the body shape. So you have USB-C to send the video field to the viewfinder, which means you can use the same USB-C to send it to the monitor, and you can use 12G Blackmagic video assist. Amazing, it's super comfortable to work with. And also, what's another options? I guess it's the same menu. So Blackmagic has the most easiest menu in the world. Recently I worked with on some movie set with Venice 2, and my first AC, she did a couple mistakes with this camera because it's hard and the menu is super complicated when you use it, especially first time. With Blackmagic you have no problem, never. 30, maybe 1-2 minutes, and any first AC can use this camera in any direction with no problem. So you can see fast express card, the new standard, which is great. And actually this is the same body. It's pretty huge, but if you decide between, I don't want to say Sony Burana, but it's a great options for beginners, for new filmmakers, and for some low and medium projects. When you buy this camera, you will receive the free DaVinci Resolve Studio, so you can use software of Blackmagic for free. Recently they update the camera system, so now you can delete each files inside the camera and you can watch it, and menu getting better and better, which is great. They actually updated the Blackmagic OS for the phones, their app on the iPhone, so you actually can film ProRes inside your iPhone, which is amazing. Color science, generation 5, same. So everything actually looks same. They add a lot of different, they add some cool cloud options into the camera. So during the project in the morning you can film it, and during the break you can just upload all the footage straight from the camera to the cloud, and people in New York, if you film it in LA, can start doing some color grading or editing. And they have some cool connections on the right side of the camera. I don't know what it looks like. This is for monitoring and for mobile data. So actually you can share the files during the shoot. Which is like new era of filmmaking. Everything else looks pretty same. I think the image quality is gonna be same. They go more and more to, I'm not sure, like Blackmagic focus on like filmmakers. They more focus on like TV, maybe like a sport, because I know a lot of people in Australia and New Zealand and Canada use these cameras, especially URSA Mini Pro 12K to film in the sports events, like a football games, basketball game, because of the resolution, because of all these connections and all this ecosystem. So you can film, you can edit, you can go live straight from the Blackmagic ecosystem. So it's pretty easy to use on film sets. Another camera they announced is it's a Blackmagic URSA CINE 12K. The price is a little bit higher, it's $15,000, but this camera, they told us about 16 stops of dynamic range. It's a full frame URSA, which a lot of people like thought about. You can film open gate, and it's great for anamorphic. So actually right now I film myself on the DZO anamorphic power. And with this camera, with URSA, you can get absolutely incredible image from the anamorphic lenses. And you can see actually they promote this camera with marketing materials with anamorphic lenses because of the open gate. They changed a little bit body of the original URSA. They actually add another monitor on the right side. So they start thinking about like directors, about like big productions. I know they start developing like 17K camera, 17K URSA with even bigger sensor, 65mm, like a Alexa 65. I think they go into the large format ecosystem. New media, so they have like a new M2 SSD drives. I think they create their own body for this memory. So 12K, 16 stops of the dynamic range, and you can see, like, you can check capabilities of the new sensor, which is amazing. And they actually promote it like as a camera which can handle any like anamorphic format. You can change the mount of the lenses for each project. You can see the huge screen on the right side. In the new 6K camera, they actually make the screen a little bit smaller, like 4 inch instead of 5 in original pocket. And I guess here it's the same, like 4 or maybe it's like 5-inch monitor on the side. The screen, the Blackmagic screens, always great. Colors super accurate. In any like Sony or Canon cameras, you can't get the same image quality on the screen. I'm actually super prefer Blackmagic monitors because I can enjoy what I'm filming during the process actually, and for me it's important. And you can download all your LUTs, all your color presets and color science inside the camera, which is fantastic, and you can see almost exactly what we will get after post-production. All the connections, you can like connect the lenses, you can connect, you can send 12G SDI, Blackmagic RAW, Generation 5 color synth, built-in optical low-pass filter, which they did already in URSA 12K and previous one. And I saw this camera a year ago in Las Vegas. And it's fantastic. They have like a built-in balanced ND filters, which is super accurate. I know a lot of people don't like ND filters in 6K Pro. I heard like different cameras have like different color shift in these ND filters, and I saw it like personally in my camera. It looks super accurate, but I saw like different options like when colors changed like incredibly. And now like let's jump inside this URSA Mini Pro. So you can film clearly. You can film at 224 FPS at 8K. You can film 80. You can shoot 100 FPS at 12K. You can shoot 120 FPS at 12K. And you can shoot 144 FPS at 8K, which is absolutely incredible. So up to like 200 FPS you can film it, and 8K like depends of the resolution. 100 megapixels image. For sure you need media, a lot of media for this camera, but so if you work with kind of like the same cameras, you know it already. So, and this Blackmagic clouds, it's incredible. So you can even like film inside the DaVinci if everything like connected, and use the DaVinci cloud. I saw it once, and it's like mind-blowing when you work with whole ecosystem. So you can film exactly, send this image in the cloud, exactly send it to the DaVinci Resolve, and people start doing like a post-production. They can start doing some like, people can start doing like a post-production. They can start doing dailies immediately, right after you push the stop button. So this is like a really, they announced it like one of the best, or how they think about it, like they announced like introducing the world's most advanced digital film camera. And actually if you'll compare it with even like a huge brands like Arri and Red, when you look at all of these things, and when you look on all Blackmagic ecosystem, including DaVinci Resolve, which is fantastic for editing and color correction, it's true. It's actually true, and we'll see, like I'm pretty sure, very soon the footage from new Blackmagic URSA 12K, and we're waiting for the 17K 65mm. So I think we can stop on this. I guess you understand, this is shocked me today and I really like what I saw. Let me know how it was. Is it possible to listen me? And if you want me to start doing it on a daily basis. My name is Oleg. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next time. See you on set. Bye bye.